We're going to start in the junior circuit with Baltimore Orioles outfielder Austin Hayes. This is why we need to be talking about this guy, because he has been tremendous for the O's this season. He is leading Baltimore in batting average with a .311 batting average, and he's also leading in OPS with .859. What you love about the guy is he's clutch. Perhaps nobody better for the O's in key situations. He is batting a major league best .433 in the 7th inning or later. You know what? You can leave him in your lineup to face righties or lefties. He has an OPS above 800 regardless of the handedness of the pitcher. No platoon needed. He is reliable, playing every day in left field and also playing a good center field out of necessity with the absence of Cedric Mullins, who hit the IL with a groin injury. Hayes is athletic, and center field isn't foreign territory for him. The 2016 third-round pick has made 156 of his 289 minor league starts in center. Hayes' team is just 3 games out of first in the AL East. Next is Jordon Alvarez. Hard to imagine the guy that led the Astros in the 2022 World Series championship is not being talked enough about, but it's true. Alvarez had 14 RBI in 13 postseason games last year, including a pair of critical home runs, one in the wild card series against Seattle and one in the World Series against the Phillies. But he's doing it again in 2023. He's currently in the top 3 in the American League in homers, RBI, and OPS. What is key for Alvarez is his consistency. Since he debuted in 2019, he's 3rd in the majors in slugging percentage. He only trails Mike Trout and Aaron Judge, and he's tied for 5th in home runs with 112. He's +3 in defensive run saves since the start of last year. Alvarez's Astros look to win the series on Wednesday against the Twins. They sit 3 games back of the Rangers for the lead in the West. Finally, in the AL, let's talk about Yandy Diaz. We talk a lot about the Rays. Duh. We should. They have the best record in baseball at 39-18. They have only lost 6 games this season at Tropicana Field, and despite trying to avoid a sweep today at the hands of the Cubs, the Rays have dominated most of the season. Yandy Diaz is quietly one of the reasons why. He is having a breakout season at the age of 31, serving as the primary leadoff hitter for baseball's best club. He leads the American League in on-base percentage, and in OPS, he's trailing only Aaron Judge, last year's AL MVP. He is tied for 7th in the junior circuit in run, and he's hitting for power too. Already has 12 home runs this season, 2 shy of his career high, and it's May 31st. It must be something about people born on August 8th. If you know, you know. Ask Anthony Rizzo. We switch to the National League now, and let's talk about Will Smith. I can promise you he won't talk about himself, so I will do it for him. He ranks 2nd among National League catchers this season in OPS and RBI with 28. Despite missing 2 weeks on the IL with a concussion in April, he is on pace for 20-plus homers and 75 ribbies for the 3rd straight season. His plate discipline, outstanding. He has almost twice as many walks with 25 as he does strikeouts this season at 14. On a team with Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts, you can get overlooked, especially JD Martinez is hitting out of his mind right now too. But Will Smith is a constant force behind and at the plate. So is fellow catcher Gabriel Moreno of the Arizona Diamondbacks. The D-backs acquired him in the offseason from Toronto and has really thrived in his first year as an everyday guy. He was a top 10 prospect in the bigs entering last season. He has a .301 batting average in 68 career games so far. He's only 23 years old, and he's already showing elite defense. He leads Major League Baseball with a 54% caught stealing percentage. Arizona as a team isn't getting talked about enough. They're doing it with youth, speed, defense, and ridiculous pitching from Zach Gallen and Merrill Kelly. Moreno, a big part of that too. The Diamondbacks are just 1.5 back of the Dodgers in the NL West. Finally, Matt Olson. Let's sing his praises for a minute. Ronald Acuna Jr. is the front runner for the NL MVP, and he should be. But Matt Olson is having a great year as well. He is 2nd in the National League in homers with 17, extra base hits with 28, and RBI with 42. He is as consistent as they come, leading the majors with 351 consecutive games played. The man hasn't missed a game since joining Atlanta before the start of last season. And remember the shoes he was trying to fill? Fan favorite Freddie Freeman, MVP in 2020. Freddie Freeman, the hometown kid, Matt Olson, who went to the same high school as Jeff Francoeur, has shown that he is every bit of what the Braves thought he could be when they let Freeman go. Atlanta, despite losing 2 straight to the A's, has a 4-game advantage in the division. Olson, a big reason why.